All right. I think I'm going to take it away, right?
Take her away.
Excellent. Hello, everybody. My name is Peter Gantner. I am the CEO of Next Web3 and DFY Airdrops. I am excited to be here to share with you something that we believe is the best path forward for anybody that wants to engage in Web3, which is basically cryptocurrency, this concept, this idea of Web3 being the biggest transfer of wealth in human history, and not just a transfer from one wealthy person to the next, but transfer of wealth from the wealthy to the everyday person being able to benefit. And there are no barriers to entry, no matter what, right? No matter where you are in the world, as long as you have internet access, you can participate in Web3 and you can get a piece of that wealth. All right. So DFY airdrops, done for you airdrops. Some of you may be saying, what is an airdrop? Don't worry. We're going to explain it to you here in the presentation. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So what is an airdrops? Airdrops are the distribution of free digital assets to a large number of wallet addresses by promoting projects. So today there was a project called ZK Snark, or sorry, Starknet, and it distributed tokens to 1.3 million wallets, and it distributed nearly $1 billion to those wallets of digital assets that actually those people could go cash it in today, and then through a third party convert it to fiat and send it out. Of course, a lot of those people believe that this project is going to the moon, so they're going to hold on to those tokens and see where it goes, especially if they were in the Celestia one and they watched that 4, 5, 6x from there. So lots of people today made hundreds of dollars. And the reason why is I want you to think of airdrops as the new loyalty program. Okay, so we all belong to loyalty programs, grocery stores, restaurants, you name it, there's a loyalty program for it, right? And in those loyalty programs, you go in and spend $1,000. They give you $10, $20 in rewards for you as a thank you for being it. That's exactly what's happening here. The difference is you're not spending thousands and getting 10 or 20. You're spending 10 or 20 and getting hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So it kind of reverses it. And the reason why is you're not just getting a free sandwich or off your gas. You're actually getting digital assets that in a lot of cases represents the entire value of the project, the company, or a utility token that represents the economy of that project. And that is the big difference for that happening there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we know what airdrops are now. Now let's look at how big these airdrops can be. Aptos did an airdrop, $1,337. It was valued at on 1/19/2024. So a little bit over a month ago right now. If you did that Aptos airdrop, you'd have $1,300 US dollars, right? Cash. Blair, $2,600 in an airdrop just for utilizing the products or services. And I would say with the Blair one, you had to purchase a few NFTs, maybe a couple bucks each. You could have bought inexpensive ones, mint an NFT, which would have been just the cost of the gas fees for doing that, and then post it up there for sale. That was the extent of what you needed to do to get their airdrop, and you'd have $2,600 right now that you could cash out into fiat if that's what you wanted to do, or buy other digital assets with it. All right, Arbitrum was over $2,600. And guys, these are not the biggest airdrops that have taken place. Uniswap is $2,900 today, but a few years ago during the bull run, this airdrop was worth over $14,000. It would have cost you on this one, because of Ethereum fees, a few $100s to qualify for it, but it would have been worth over $14,000. Now, the Starknet is not just the only one. A few weeks earlier, Jupe did an airdrop, and that airdrop as well was worth between $500 and $600 million. So just in the last couple of weeks, guys, these projects have given away over $1.5 billion, and that's not all the airdrops that have taken place. So there is literally, people are throwing out digital assets All you need to do is put the effort, the energy, and the time into and get educated from the right places on what you need to do exactly to get those airdrops. Matter of fact, the 10 biggest airdrops between 2020 and 2023, $21.7 billion was given away, guys. $21.7 billion. That is with a B. That is a fortune. One of our friends got this DYDX airdrop. He got $27,000 in that airdrop alone. That is absolutely credit. As a matter of fact, he's a friend, but he's also a customer of DFY. He saw it and said, hey, this was a lot. I got a lot of money, but it was a lot of work. And so he wants us to do his airdrops for him. Just exciting stuff. And why is that? Look, do to go do an airdrop. The amount of stuff that you need to do. Each one of these times you need to connect your digital wallet to sites that you don't quite know if you should trust or not trust. So there's also a lot of anxiety that is built up in doing these airdrops yourself. Now you can do them yourself. And that's the question that we're here to answer today or ask is, would you like to navigate the airdrop process alone? We'll help you. We'll lead you in the right direction. Or enlist a team of experts to do it for you. And you're still getting the airdrop. The entire 100% of the airdrop is coming to you. We're just going to do all the necessary steps to qualify you. We have built an amazing tech stack, the technology to allow this to happen safely, efficiently, and we've got a team of airdrop specialists that are absolutely brilliant at doing this. So what are service-oriented business models? So SaaS, software as a service, has been delivering software solutions over the internet since the 80s, allowing users to access and utilize applications without the need for local installation or maintenance. Just like SaaS, DFY Airdrops and our new marketing partner, ADAS, which are airdrops as a service, are both powered by Next Web 3 and are models that exemplify the modern shift towards these service-oriented business strategies. ADAS and DFY Airdrops provide a specialized service where the complexities of planning, executing, managing cryptocurrency airdrops are handled by the service providers. So ADAS is airdrops as a service. We're creating an entire new category that did not exist until we said, hey, we should do these for you. And I'm going to stop here and give you a quick story. The reason why we decided to do this is that 7-page document that we just looked at a minute or so ago, we had created a video. So in November, there was this tremendous airdrop. Average person got $700-800 in this airdrop called TIA. And actually, I'm sorry, I believe it was about $1,300 in TIA. Well, what happened is by December, TIA had doubled or tripled in price, and it became a $2,000 or $3,000 airdrop. And we thought to ourselves, we have people that we love that are part of Web3 that want to learn about Web3, and they're looking at getting involved in projects, and they're like, I don't have the digital assets to maybe get involved in these. Well, guess what? They could have if we would have led them to doing this TIA airdrop. So we took the responsibility and said, we need to lead people to do airdrop. So we created a video. It's about a 30-minute video. We created that 7-page document, and we shared it with our 500+ community members. Out of that, about a dozen people actually went through it. And we're like, oh, we were frustrated because we had done all the work to put it together to only have just a few people do it. That is where the idea came from, to actually do the airdrops for people. Let's not teach them how to do them only. Let's do it for them, get them through that. That will get them to engage in Web3 and begin to increase their digital wealth. So we've assembled a team of airdrop pros who are fully vetted, experienced in crypto, and highly trained on exactly how to do these airdrops. And we actually have a airdrop master who goes out and lines up the airdrops, puts them together, documents it all, and then gives the information to these highly trained people. Now, when we do an airdrop, we're looking for a couple things, right? One is, the longevity of that project. So the DFY airdrop process, the Next Web3 and DFY airdrop expert assistants, we're going to call them AXAs, right? AXAs, right? Expert assistants will research and identify the airdrops we feel hold the greatest potential. What we're looking for are not just projects that are going to give away digital assets in a month or 2 or 3 months later. They don't have any value. We're looking for projects that have teams of incredible people that have experience in that category, that have built other businesses successfully, that they have a technology, a product to actually sell to either B2B or B2C or both, where they are able to generate revenue, which are the business principles that make things like Amazon and eBay and all these other businesses flourish and become highly successful. The DFY airdrop expert assistants will process the airdrops elections via a wallet you set up and you control. So they're going to do all the activities. But not only that, guys, they're going to jump through all the hoops, and then they're going to make sure that they're going to follow the information every day. Look, we all have busy lives. One of the problems with airdrops are you do all the activities, and then the airdrop is available, but it's only available in some cases for a limited period of time. If you don't claim it within that period of time, some have just been short periods of time of a few days, some are a few months, but if you don't claim it, you did all the work, now you do not get to get those digital rewards. We're going to make sure that never happens to you on the airdrops that we're performing for you. So we're going to get that done. And we're also going to provide you with a dashboard that's going to get you all the information. If you want to log in, you can log into one place and see all 20 of your airdrops, all 30 of your airdrops, which ones have taken place, which ones have already been issued, what was the amount that you got on the day of it, what's it worth today. All of that information is going to be provided for you. Now, we have 3 promises in this program that we do. And the first is, if an airdrop is not received within 6 months from the completion of that airdrop, the last day of the month of the completion of the airdrop, we'll actually do a second airdrop for you in addition to that one. And if you get that one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, guess what? Now you've gotten 2 airdrops, okay? If the average value of an airdrop on the day it is received is less than 100 USDT, that will qualify you to get an additional airdrop. So if it's $99.39, right, we're going to do another airdrop. If it's $80, $50, we're going to do another airdrop. So this is a promise that you are going to end up in a profitable situation when all these airdrops are completed. Minimum criteria, of course, we'll do everything possible to qualify you for top tier airdrops. We're limited to either 2 or 3, maybe 1 or 2 more airdrops a month that we'll actually do for people. So some of the packages will take a little while to get all your airdrops. And the reason for that is so we don't have to compromise on the quality of the airdrop that we're getting for you. So what does it cost for airdrops? $175 for 3 airdrops. It goes all the way down or as high as $3,800, but you're getting 90 airdrops. So each package you go up, the airdrops become less expensive, of course, giving you a better return because you're basically buying them in bulk versus buying a package at a time. But look, I don't care where you get in here. Get in, get some airdrops, and start building your digital wealth. Now, one of the neat things that we do is when we do an airdrop for you, we also provide you with a video and an airdrop document, just like the one you watched, 7 pages, that'll walk you through it. So you can have us qualify a wallet for you, and then on your own, you can qualify another wallet, and you can get multiple of the airdrops that are available. All right, along with the $175, you're going to provide $125 in a digital asset deposit. Simply, that is the assets that we'll use to qualify you for the airdrop. The majority of that you will receive back after your airdrops are completed. And in some cases, as a matter of fact, I'm in one of those cases right now. I qualified for an airdrop, and the asset that I had to stake in order to qualify for that is actually worth about double of when I put it in there. So that's not always going to be the case, but it is the possibility of this actually coming back at a higher value than before. As you go up, that digital asset deposit increases. On the largest package, I don't know how much of that you'd actually receive back. We have to actually change that, because once I started to think about it, it's normally about $5 to $15 in fees to actually do the airdrops. That's the transaction, the gas fees. And if we did 90 airdrops, I think this will be enough to cover it, but I don't think you'll get much of that back. However, you would have gotten 90 airdrops at a minimum of $100 each. That's $9,000 plus whatever is beyond that point. And again, the airdrops we're targeting lately have been in the $500, $600, $700, $1,300 range. So that'll give you an idea of the possibility that's there. Right now, we are running a special, guys. If you get in and you get the $3,800 package, you're going to get 15 free airdrops, all the way down to the $500 package. We don't have an incentive right now on the 3 package one, but on the 9 airdrop package for $500, you're going to get 2 free airdrops. Now you'll see another thing here that says Avagamis plus airdrop. I'm going to explain that. We also have a digital club. If you look at it and go, I don't only want to get airdrops, but I really like to learn about Web3 because I've heard that it's the biggest transfer of wealth in human history, and I'd really like to get more information on that, then we have also a digital membership that you can participate in at a very discounted price on that. So, and that is our digital memberships. They're called Avagamis. They are basically your pass to all kinds of different cool stuff. Of course, you're getting the DFY airdrops, a trading software. Now, let's say you go, you know what? I don't know if on the day I get my airdrop, should I sell it? What should I do with it? Well, we've built a piece of software that is built with AI that can help you manage those airdrops, and that's included with your digital membership. Web3 education. So if you say, hey, I really want to learn about Web3, we have several levels of courses that you can take that'll teach you about Web3. Early access to Chase token projects. That's our YouTube channel. I actually just did the math on it. If you would have followed the videos and then done your own research and decided that you wanted to get in all the projects, put in $550 into each of those 9 projects, because one of them you couldn't get involved with, you would be up 150% right now in about 40 days time frame. So not a bad thing to be able to have early access to these videos. And there's a lot more. The biggest one I want to cover down here is the membership in the DAO. So a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. What does that mean? It is a business of a project that's owned by the people who have a digital asset that represents it. In this case, it's the Avagamis is the digital asset. It has Web3 Digital Asset Club, which is coming the middle of this year, the middle of this year. And this is for you to get early access to projects at the earliest phase possible for you to be able to get involved with them and get the assets at the absolute best value there, okay? Virtual metaverse crypto events. These are events that we're going to have that are going to be incredible. Speakers that know the protocols, crypto stuff for you to learn crypto. Hangout events where you're going to be able to learn from other people, maybe some of the stuff they're doing in Web3 to earn and make money, whether it's staking or mining or all kinds of stuff. So this is going to be an information center for you to find opportunities for you to get involved with in the Web3 space. And then the DAO reward units. Every Avagami has a set amount of rewards with it. Essentially, we'll be taking the assets, the revenue that is building, and some of that will go towards paying for rewards. Could be things like movie tickets or gas cards, all kinds of different types of rewards. By the way, these rewards are not determined by us. They're determined by the owners of the DAO, which are the Avagami holders. All right, I'm going to go really quickly, guys. NSI is our trading software to help you manage your airdrops. We've also partnered with Otherverse. You're going to see it on our partnership page. The reason for this is that they're estimating that, and this is City GPS, it's a division of theirs, $8 to $13 trillion market value by 2030 in the metaverse. And so we believe it's a core function of Web3. And so if you're going to be in Web3, you're going to want to be in the metaverse. and of course profit from that, right? Have it help build your digital wealth. And we're going to guide you through that. We have a super special relationship with Otherverse. All right, so Web3 Digital Asset Club, a digital asset club that facilitates early access to new Web3 projects. Look, the earlier you get in a Web3 project, the better off you are if it is a home run grand slam project. That's our goal, is to help facilitate you finding home run grand slam projects and then you making that decision to get involved with them and then hitting those home runs. Participate in clubs selected, highly coveted and privileged projects and tokens. It's coming mid-2024. We are already building an entire group of partnerships that is where we're going to get access to these Web3 projects. Whether it's the Chase, Web3 DAO, Mickey project, which is coming up with all kinds of stuff, or our main project right now that we'll be getting projects from is Tokensoft. It is a premier launch pad for tokens, and they have hundreds of IDOs that they'll be working on over the next few years. We'll be able to get the cream of the crop and pick those. All right, so now if you decide you wanted to get an airdrop package with an Avigami, you're going to get a $50 Avigami that has a value of about $900 for an additional $25, so $200 total. I'll just go to the biggest package. You can check on the ones in between. The $4,500, the $3,800 airdrop pack is this $4,500 pack. It's $700 additional for the Avigami, but it's a $1,400 Avigami, guys, with over $8,000 in value based in there, which you're going to get for an extra $700. All right. All right. Now, we've got the comparisons here. I'm not going to get into a lot of details. You can see this, but here's the airdrop package alone, and here's everything you get for this additional $25. Again, the airdrop package and everything you get for that additional $100. It is an incredible value, and the reason for us offering this incredible value is we believe that community is commerce, and by you engaging in the rest of Web3 with us, we believe we can build massive digital wealth for the community and building from there. So community is extremely important. If you do get those, there's actually additional free airdrops right now, an extra 10 on the biggest pack, and then an extra one more on the $500 9. It's $600, and you're going to get three airdrops instead of 2. So for the extra $100, you're getting an extra airdrop, and for the extra $700, you're getting 10 free airdrops here. And of course, you can calculate the middle one there. And that runs till March 1st. All right. Your easiest and most secure path to the third wave of the internet. Remember, this more than likely, and I'll actually say from my perspective, this is going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in human history. You cannot let this pass you by. You know, a lot of us, some of us own stocks. We had 401ks when the .com boom came, and maybe we bought a little bit of an Amazon stock, but very few of us built true wealth from Web 2. Matter of fact, my wife runs a very successful Web 2 business on Amazon, and she makes 5 figures a year on this business, but that's not enough to make us wealthy, right? I decided when I found out about Web3 that I wanted it to make my family and myself wealthy. And the cool thing about it is, because of the way Web3 works, I am able to bring thousands, tens of thousands of other people with us in this quest for building digital wealth through Web3. And we're excited to be able to do that. So, ready to jump in? Get back to the person who shared this with you. We have an affiliate program. We're going to go into the compensation after we open it up and answer some questions. So if you're not interested in it, that's okay. There's plenty of digital wealth available in the DFY airdrops by themselves. But if you go, wait a minute, I'd like to actually share this with other people because I know some other people that could use this program, we do have an affiliate program. So get back with them so they benefit from inviting you here. If you don't have that link, you can visit nextweb3.io and click the Buy Now button. When you get there, you can go to a drop-down menu and select the person. Type in and it'll pull it up, the person that invited you here, and select it from that way. Then select the package you want, DFY airdrop or the DFY with Avagami pack, and we will then help you engage in this space. One of the unique things that we have, guys, that I've not seen very much in the Web3 spaces, we have an onboarding team that will help onboard you into the space, and that is included in the packages when you're getting those. So there's some onboarding time. So if you're like, I don't know anything about this, that's okay. We've got your back, and we will help walk you through that process. And we've built those into the packages. All right, I am going to talk about a couple important dates, and then we're going to answer. We have one question. If you have any questions whatsoever, put it in the Q&A, guys, and we'll answer those here in a second. So available now, you can upgrade from current Avagamis. We actually started selling the digital memberships first, and then we came up with the idea for the DFYs. So if you already have an Avagami, you can upgrade to the package and apply that towards your package purchase price. ACH process is, so we have two ways to pay. One is crypto and one is ACH. If you want to do ACH, reach out to Sharona at coolabrands.com. An invoice will be sent to process your purchase. You're just going to pay that invoice, and that's how that works. And then airdrops start. Okay, so our airdrops are going to start March 1st. That's when we'll actually start doing them. By March 7th, you will be able to look at your dashboard. So we're going to start doing the airdrops. The second part of it, which is for you to be able to see them, to track them, to do all that stuff, that will be available on March 7th. So we're super excited because this is like 11 or 12 days away, or what? There's only 29 days in this month, right? And today is the 20th. So 10 days from now, we'll start doing airdrops. 17 days from now, you'll be able to see them and track them. Super exciting. The bonus airdrops end on March 1st. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to actually stop sharing. And we're going to go to the Q&A. Guys, you can see I'm super excited about what we've put together here and what we're doing. Prior to this, I was actually on a demo for Otherverse because we worked that closely with them. And it was an unbelievable meeting, the way it came about and the stuff that's happening there. And that is one of the core of what we're doing in Web3. And so we're just super excited that it's going to build a ton of digital wealth for people. Okay. Is it possible to upgrade after you buy your first package? Yeah, Elijah, we are putting that together right now. It'll be announced here in another week or two, and then we'll give you time. So you can buy a package, you can come in, and there'll be a time frame for two things. One is upgrading your package. Let's say you come in and buy a 175, you'll have a time frame to say, oh, you know what? I really wanted to do the $500 airdrop pack. I want to upgrade to that. The other side too is for you to upgrade your Avagamis. You'll have a time frame for the full discount, and then you'll have a time frame for the partial. Keep an eye out for that when it happens. Okay, now I got to tell you, this is the way we work at Next Web3. When we do finally come up with those dates, every person with a package that wants to upgrade will have that full time frame. We're not going to say, well, sorry, yours is 30 days old, and we come out with. So once we announce what it is, if you have a package already and at that time you want to upgrade, you'll be able to. And also, you'll be able to have the time frame, whether it's 30 days or 2 weeks, whatever that may be. All right. All right. Let's see. From Mike. Welcome, Mike. I bought my package before I knew about the education part. Can I pay the difference? Absolutely, Mike. Reach out to Sharona. That's Sharona at coolabrands.com, and she will get you connected and get you set up with that, all right? And you'll get the discounted price and everything else on that. And by the way, because you purchased it when we were doing our the first airdrop special, you'll actually get backdated to the number of airdrops that you would have got there. Guys, we are here to help people win. We want you to become digitally wealthy, and that's the only reason for us to really push this and move this forward. How do we reach the onboarding team? Oh, Janice, great question. Send a link, a message to Sharona, and she will get you connected with the onboarding team. You'll be able to do it through your dashboard here very soon, and you may actually be able to already do it through the dashboard. We're making a bunch of changes to it. on that side. But reach out to Sharona and she will get you the instructions on exactly what you need to do. Okay. How long to process ACH? So that's a good question. Okay. So we're sending them out just about every day right now. Sharona, maybe you can come up here if you're available and answer that question because you're doing that process. So how long to process the ACH?
Sure. Like you said, the invoices are going out daily. And once the person goes in, fills in their banking information and submits, Dawn usually gets notice that a payment has been submitted from a bank. Now, with the bank, they may process it, but it won't be posted for a day or two. But as soon as we have notice that it's been posted or been processed, we're considering that because that's good. And
if part, oh, go ahead. Sure.
No, I'm just going to say, and then we mark you as the package that you purchased. So within a few days, definitely.
Yeah. And if you're asking the question of the time frame, like if you do the ACH, how long do you have to pay? I would say, as much as probably 3 to 4 days, 5 days to pay the ACH invoice.
Yeah, well, you want your package set up, so just do it as soon as you can.
Yep, perfect. All right. What is the date package must be purchased by to be in the first airdrop? By March 1st, right? So, eventually there could be a 1 or 2 or 3 week delay on getting that package, but right up till March 1st, we'll start on the 1st. Any package brought up to that date, we'll start doing those airdrops immediately. And a lot of it depends on the people are getting super excited about this, right? And so a lot of it depends on the growth and the number of people that we're onboarding and stuff like that for doing that. All right, Richard Reserve. Hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? From YouTube. What is the chain that funds for the fees and the packages need to be in on our wallets? So right now, guys, it is going to be BNB, and that's the onboarding people will help you through that, through the BNB chain. However, by the end of March, you're going to see we're building a new payment system. It's actually the delay for you to see your stuff in your dashboard. In your dashboard is that we took a minute to build a new payment system where instead of having to come in and pay just with Polygon, you'll be able to use about 5 different cryptos to pay. Once we implement it in the payment system, by the end of the month, we will also implement that in the digital asset deposit that you need to do. So right now it's in BNB, but by the end of March, it should be in any one of about 5 different cryptos that you'll be able to do that in on that side. All right. Huge shout out to Sharona. She spent time helping me sign a friend up who was doing ACH, and she was very patient with us, answered all of our questions, and very knowledgeable. And as always, her beautiful smiling face made my day. Thank you, Sharona. Guys, I have to tell you.
Aw.
Yes. I got to tell you, the team here, every person that's on this team cares about you and your success. And there's very, very little lengths we will not go to help you become successful. And that's, if you have anybody that's had interaction with Sharona, this is the type of stuff they're going to say. The same thing with our onboarding people. They're fantastic. They're going to do whatever is necessary to help get you through that process. We want you to win. We believe a rising tide raises all ships, and all you got to do is get your boat in the harbor. How do you do that? With the DFY package or with the DFY in digital membership. Now you're in the harbor with us, and we can start rising those ships. All right, Mike. I am new to this, not the online world, and I am trying to figure out how this all works before I start promoting. So for now, I am just waiting for an airdrop with which equals a payday. Excellent. Look, guys, whether you want to do the referral or you just want to wait and see, we're okay either way. Sometimes, people are like, hey, I just want to go out and share. Other times people are like, hey, I want to see it with my own eyes and then I'll go share it. By the time the first airdrop comes in, guess what? We're still going to be here. We're still going to be building. There'll be plenty of time to grow this. We believe over the next couple of years, possibility that there could be over $100 billion in digital assets given away in this space. So there's plenty of time for you to see, and when you're comfortable, that's when I believe you should go share it. Until then, no worries, all right? Currently, it is Matic USDT, correct? Yes. To pay for your package in crypto, it is Matic that you're going to pay with, USDT or USDC. You can use USDT or USDC on that, either one of the stable coins. But I'm hoping the next 72 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I don't think much longer than that. It will be stable coin in 5 different chains. I know Binance is one of them, Polygon, and the other ones I'll let you know as soon as we get it hooked up. But there'll be a lot more options for you to go ahead and pay. The only option we're not going to have right away is Ethereum, and that's because of gas fees. Today, the gas fees were like 30, 40, 50 bucks, right, for transfers and stuff like that. So we don't want people to be subject to that, all right? If I buy the same package for a couple family members at the same time, will our airdrops be diversified across our wallets, or will we all get the same airdrops? Patty, you will all get the same airdrops if they're done at the same time. Every wallet, we're going to qualify for the airdrops. If you buy the bigger packages, we'll actually qualify you for 2 wallets for the same airdrops. So you're going to get the same one. So you guys can celebrate together, right? You get a $985 airdrop, 4 or 5 family members, you can all party together because you all got the same stuff. Now, if you start later, you will end up with some different airdrops. But if you start now, you'll end up with the same things. All right. There's a question to purchase the packages. It might have been part of the last one that I already archived. So, Jacqueline, if you want to ask your question again on to purchase the packages, or if that's part of the other one, okay?
Yeah, she was talking about USDT.
Okay, perfect.
Matic.
Okay, great. All right, great. Will we be able to purchase additional packs after March 1st? Yes, of course, yes. We're going to continue to sell packages. Right now we have a special running. We'll probably run some type of special. I don't know what that is afterwards, right? Yeah, we're going to keep selling packages for quite some time now because this is incredible. Again, we were looking for the best way. There has been some difficulty in onboarding people into Web3. We believe we've solved that with these DFY airdrops and our onboarding system that we've put together. So we're super excited to hopefully bring a couple of 100,000 people into this. We've actually already had conversations with 3 projects. All 3 of those projects want us to facilitate their airdrops. So we will have in time exclusive offers that you can only get through Next Web3. So projects that they may do airdrops to others, but the airdrop you'll get through us will have advantages to it because of the fact that we've built this community. Community is commerce, and great people like yourselves who are truly interested in getting involved in Web3 and promoting and these projects becoming successful. Will new people be able to purchase after March 1st? Yep, we answered that one already. So we're super excited about that. Great, thank you. All right, we got that one. Will payouts be in Matic? No, Rockin' Badger, the payouts are in USDT. We actually just sent out some today. Today was between all the commissions that were March 1st, the 2 bonus pools, which we'll cover in the comp plan, they're growing every single day. We're super excited to have people get those bonuses as well. All right. Yeah, and the reason why we pay out in stablecoin is so it doesn't fluctuate. We'd hate to pay you on Tuesday and then Matic have a down day and then you've lost some of your stuff. But now if you want to take that and convert it to Matic because you believe in the token, you can easily do that. And again, we can help you with that. Is there an ETA on when we can find the mid wallet? Will it be in our dashboard? Yeah, Drew. So once the mid wallet is set up on the 7th, you will be able to see your mid wallet. You'll be able to track your mid wallet, so you can see, you can actually go in and see all the transactions that are being done for you, all the work that's being done. Guys, this is the great part about blockchain: transparency. You can see what is being done. Nobody's going to tell you, hey, it's done, and then 4 months later it's like, oh, was it really done, right? So all of this stuff is done with transparency, and that's what we love about it. All right. Okay, let's see what else. Another question. Let's see. So what do I need to have in my MetaMask wallet to get paid? You don't need to have anything in your MetaMask wallet, to get paid, but in order to then transfer it out or convert it or do that, you'll need to have some Polygon Matic, because that's the chain that it's on. So you'll need to have a little bit of Matic in your wallet. Again, we can help get you set up and get you headed in the right direction. All right. So you have a little bit of Matic. $1 worth of Matic is enough Matic to do, a dozen transactions. And then with that, the USDT is going to hit your wallet, and then you can do what you're going to do with that. All right. I would like to know more info on Divi. We're going to get Divi on here in the next week or two. They're getting very close to getting their stuff worked out. Right now, it's easy to go from crypto to fiat, which we've already established that. And now we're working on them to go from fiat to crypto easily. So we'll see if we can get Divi back on to do a call with us in the next 14 days, and they can really give you the details on Divi. We love their stick-to-itness. We love what they're doing. They've actually made it through 2 bear markets, and they continue to come back and build and do some incredible things. All right, with that, our questions are answered. Really quickly, guys, going to go through the comp plan. All right, it's a super simple comp plan, so it's very easy to go through. It's a 2-level comp plan, and the first level is 18%. So anybody that you refer that purchases either a DFY airdrop package or a DFY Avagamis package, you're going to get 18% of their total of what they spend. Goes to a second level. The person who refers them is going to get the 18, but you're going to get a 10% additional bonus on that. So those are the first 2 levels. 18 first level, 10 second. This generated in the last pay period over 20 grand in commissions. Very exciting. We have 4 different bonus pools on top of that. One is a 4% pool. It's based on your total business volume. You must have at least 2 personal sales, and then 50% of this business volume needs to come through each one of those personal ones or more. And that's going to give you, at 250K, it's going to give you 1 point in the pool. 2 million is going to give you 10 points, and everything that's in between there. And I have an example down here at the bottom. If you sold about, or if in the quarter, $6 million total in quarter at 4% is $240,000. Let's say there's 49 points total in the pool from people hitting different levels, which would actually probably be more than there would be in there, but that would give you $4,898 per point. So if that month or that quarter you did the 2 million, you would get a $48,000 bonus. Or if you did 1, you would of course get a $4,898 bonus. And that's paid quarterly. The first quarter payment will go out on April 1st. That'll be the first payment that's made out to everybody who's earned points in the pool. If no one earns points in the pool yet, because nobody's hit that volume, then it will roll over to the next quarter, okay? All right, these are definitely going to be paid out. The 2% pool will be paid out in 10 days, and that is to the top 25 community members based on the business volume. With it's scaled down. The first 15 get the same, get 1 point in this pool. The next 5 get, I believe it's 2 points, and then it goes up from there with the number 1 person getting the most points, and it's on a pro rata basis, and that will get distributed. I'm excited. That'll be their first pool going out there on that. All right. And of course, those pools will grow as the sales volume grows because it's limited to the top 25. The second is another 2% pool. It's based on the same packages that the first pool, the 2% pool, the one we just talked about is. The difference is this, is one is on the sales volume. So if you sold a $4,500 pack, it's $4,500 in business volume. In this pool, it's one point basically in that pool because it's on the number of people. Again, I mentioned earlier, community is commerce. We want people that are bringing a lot of people to the project, to the field. So that somebody might bring 100 people in at a $175 package. They have 100 people points in this, or 100 towards getting in this pool, where maybe somebody else does 200,000 in volume, but they do it with only 30 people buying much bigger packages. They're going to get, of course, the person with the highest dollar value is going to be in the first pool, but the second person with the quantity is actually going to beat out that person in this pool. So it's based on the quantity of packages sold. The other one is on the dollar value of those packages sold. The final bonus, this is my favorite. This is if you bring in a Herschel or a Jody or anybody that's out kicking butt and they're earning points in this pool or this pool or this pool right here, every time that they earn a point, if you brought them in on your first or they came in on your second level, okay, you're going to get a matching point in this pool. It's paid out quarterly. It's 2% of the total. So in the example, there'd be $120,000 in this pool, and you will get qualified. So if you bring in 5, 6 people that are all earning points, you're getting lots of points in this pool. If you just bring in one person and that person goes out and earns points in any of those pools, you're going to go ahead and get those matching points in this. Or maybe you have one person you share it with and they share it with that person. You're also getting those matching points. That's our entire comp plan, guys. One of the simplest comp plans I have ever seen out there. Super simple, 2-level, 18 and 10, and then 4 bonus pools. All right, we're running some promotions, and we've already got people earning tickets. One of the people have already earned, I believe, almost 100 tickets in this pool. But don't let it stop you, because you only need one ticket in the pool, and you reach in and you get your name pulled out, and you can win a basket of $2,000 in cryptocurrencies, all the way down to, and by the way, guys, it's not one person that's going to win. It is a total of 14 people. One number one, 1 second place, 2 third places, and 14 fourth place people will win in this pool. So 14 names will be drawn, 14 people will win these bonuses, and every time you have a package that is purchased on your direct and indirect sales, you get a ticket in here. So you bring in somebody who goes out and gets a whole bunch, you're going to get a whole bunch of tickets in here. Or if you bring in a whole bunch yourself, and a whole bunch more, right? For the $50 or the $200 Avigami, or $175, we're actually going to correct that. It'll be $175, or the $200 is 1 ticket. The $500 and $600 is 2 tickets. The $1,000 and the $1,250 is 3 tickets. And then the biggest package, which is the $3,800 or the $4,500, those are 4 tickets you get for each one of those that are purchased first and second level. We'll clean that up a little bit. I just noticed it, that we'll get those changes made by the next presentation. We're running another promotion as well. Here's the cool thing. We're stacking them. Like, you're out there moving packages and you're getting tickets. Also, we'll get, if you are somebody who has an airdrop package, you can earn a limited Avigami. Okay, that's limited with 2 things. One is on the DAO rewards, and the other is voting power. Or if you hold an Avigami, you can earn an additional Avigami. There is a bronze, a silver, and a gold Avigami. These are permanent, meaning you own them. You could sell the asset in a marketplace once we develop that, or you can continue to receive benefits for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years off of these. This is not a one-time bonus, right? The last one is a drawing and you get $2,000, you got $2,000. This is ongoing lifetime benefits for qualifying for this. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the digital asset. This is I got two here, one on the left and one on the right. The one on the right is the ongoing one. We have 600 total spots, 200 bronze spots. You'll get 10% extra on all the rewards, voting, all of that stuff of your Avigami. The silver, you're going to get a 50% extra bonus. We have already had people qualify for bronze and people qualify for silver, and we've got people that are in heavy pursuit closing in on qualifying for gold status, and we'll announce those on Saturday. But this is 100%, meaning if, let's say in the rewards DAO, we gave out a $200 reward. Let's say it's I don't know, a $200 Visa gift card or something, right? You would actually get a $400. You'd get an additional $200 for holding this. The benefits of this is incredible, and the benefits of this will continue to go. If you're in the digital asset club, and let's say the position you're at, you can put in $200 into whatever the offer is. In here, you'll be able to, if you hold this one, you would be able to put in $400. And let's say that 10x. Think about the value in this. This is why it's really important to begin to pursue. And if you're going to share this thing, to share it as soon as you possibly can so you can qualify for these. All right. This one right here is extra time in the digital asset club. So the $50 is 4 months. So all we're doing is extending it. So if you're buying the $200 package with the $50 Avigami for $25, you're going to get an extra month in the digital asset club. And that goes all the way up to the biggest package, which is the $4,500 package. You're going to get unlimited time. It never expires. It normally lasts 20 years. It's going to be unlimited. So for the next 50 years, you're in the digital asset club. All right. All right, guys, that is it right there. We got the extra bonus airdrops. Start looking at it. Even at the minimum of $100 each, this is $2,500 extra dollars in this airdrop right here, $1,500 extra right here over the top of the normal 90 that you would already get. So these are significant values that you're being offered here with these extra airdrops. All right. All right, our next presentation is Thursday. Corey will be doing that one. So if you're like, this guy talks too fast, I didn't understand what he said, or he's too excited or not excited enough, whatever it is, Corey will do a different presentation, the same presentation, but in a different way. So come check that out. That is at 5 PST on Thursday, okay? We have a program update call on Saturday. We do, before that call, if you have some new people, we'll go through only the DFY, the airdrop side of things, and it takes maybe 10 minutes. We do that first, and then we have our updates and, celebrating people that are accomplishing great things through the program. So with that, I want to say thank you. Oh, we have one question here. Should we have a separate wallet for the adventures, or can we use an existing one? You can actually use your existing wallet. We were going to have people set up separate wallets, but if you want to use your existing wallet, it's perfectly fine to do that and use your existing wallet. All right. And we'll talk about that on Saturday as well. Corey, you got anything, buddy? You want to say, you've actually been playing a little bit in Otherverse. You want to give people a little feedback on that maybe?
Yeah, sure. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I actually finally, because I'm a Mac user, I finally was able to get into the Otherverse. All this time I've been watching Peter have all the fun and, roam around in the world and he'd take us on hour trips through the world and do all this and that. And finally getting into the Otherverse myself, it was just a whole different experience. It was actually like I was part of the Otherverse this time and got to the full experience of being able to walk around the world, meet other people. I saw Lovejoy in there today. And
Lovejoy was in there with us. Yes, that was
yeah,
awesome.
So it's super cool in the way that it's advancing every day. And it's clearly the front runner of metaverses. And super excited to see all the developments coming and all the personalization of the avatars and everything that you're going to be able to do and that you can do already. Yeah, super excited about, it's Otherverse is living up to its name. It's the juggernaut of the space, and yeah, it's going to be very, very much a blessing to be a part of it.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Sharona, for helping out. Thank you, Corey. And thank you guys for being here. Have a great evening. And oh, wait, we got one more Q&A. Let's see. We don't want to leave here unless we answer all the questions. I've had a problem with my avatar not able to walk and run. Marty, you come tomorrow night. We're having a call. We're going to get you. No problems. We'll get you set up. We're going to get you to where you'll be a master of the Otherverse. All right.